Hello everyone, I'm Jennifer and you're watching Newegg TV. Today I'm going to be giving you an overview of this Silverstone 300 watt SFX power supply unit. Let's take a look at everything that comes in the box. First up, we have a nice little accessory kit, which includes a standard ATX bracket in case your case only has a standard ATX mount. Also, you get some cable ties, a few extra thumb screws, and some mounting screws. Moving right along, we have the power cord. Additionally, we have some documentation. This is going to be your quick start instruction guide, also your installation guide that you'll need there. It is multilingual. Additionally, we have the spec guide, which is going to walk you through all of the really technical specs on the power supply unit. And then, ta-ta, the power supply itself, which includes, I might add, a nice Velcro cable management solution right here, which will make it easier for you to manage these cables inside your case since it is non-modular. Now let's get into talking about the power supply unit itself. Now this is an 80 plus bronze 300 watt power supply unit. Basically that means that at about 82 to 85% of efficiency, or I'm sorry, 85 to 87% of efficiency is going to be reached at 50% load. So if you have a system that runs at about 150 watts, which maybe an HTPC or some other small form factor system will, this will hit its maximum efficiency at that wattage. Any more than that and you're gonna see a little bit of a drop off in power supply efficiency, but nothing too bad, nothing below 82%. So 85, 87% is going to be your good point load range, and then 82% if you load the system to 100%, or if you have a 300 watt system, basically that is going to be taking draw on this. All right, now taking a look at dimensions, we have 4 inches by 2.5 inches, 5 inches by 2.5 inches by 4 inches, or if you're looking at it in metric, 120 by 63.5 by 100. You have a dedicated on-off switch here next to the power plug, which some SFX power supplies do not come with that optional power switch, so I think it's great that it's on this case, or I'm sorry, on this power supply unit. Also, this power supply unit is rated to 100,000 hours, and they do say that you can leave it on 24/7, although it is much better for your electric bill if you don't. On top, we have an 80 millimeter fan, and this little fan is a silent running fan, which means that it has a minimum decibel of 18 and a maximum decibel range of up to 38. But it runs pretty quietly. Moving along now, let's take a look at the cables you get. Being that this is a non-modular power supply, they've kind of bunched everything in, and you're definitely not going to have quite as many cables as you would on a full-size standard power supply, but I think they've definitely included enough to get the job done. So of course you're going to get your 20 to 24 pin connector for your motherboard. Also, they've given you, sorry, this is such a rat's nest. Okay, they've given you 3 SATA connectors. Additionally, you get a 6-pin, 2 4x4s, 2 Molex, and 1 floppy disk connector in case you still like to get your Adventures of Carmen Sandiego on. All right, well, thank you for joining me for this overview of the Silverstone 300 watt SFX power supply unit. If you liked this video or found it helpful, please like it and subscribe to our various YouTube channels. Until next time, I'm Jennifer, and thank you for watching Newegg TV.